was like walking into a marketplace where care comes with price tag and compassion competes with profit. We say health is wealth, but the present condition instead say health requires wealth. Today, we confront a critical question. Is health service in Nepal truly a system built to serve the people, or has it silently evolved into a blooming business? This topic is not just only for a debate, but it is a topic that touches every Nepalese heart. So let us uncover the truth behind the white coats, the rising bills, and the hope of million people who still ask, can we afford to fall sick in our own country? Thank you, the host of today's program. A warm greetings to one and all present over here. Honorable chairperson, esteemed guests, respected judges, timekeeper, and to all my participants present over here. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Radical Light Nepal for providing us this platform. Today, I, Deepika Rai, stand before you to share my thoughts on the topic Health Service in Nepal, Affordable Treatment or a Business. Let me begin by a simple truth. Health is a basic human right. Every citizen, regardless of their background or income, deserves access to quality health care. But the reality in Nepal paints a very different picture. On paper, Nepal has made significant progresses in health sector. We have more hospitals than ever before. Medical colleges are opening in every single provinces. We even have network of health post or primary care center. But here is the catch. Is this system actually working for poor? Let us not forget the countless stories of people selling their lands and taking huge loans just to afford a single surgery or a long-term treatment. Now, let me ask you all, should saving a life cost someone their future? Well, I don't think so. Private hospitals no doubt have better facilities, but many of them have turned healthcare into a business. The more tests, the more scans, the higher the bill. It is no longer just about treating a patient, but it has become more about making income, making profit, and making money. Now, let me talk about Nepal's Constitution, Article number 35, which guarantees the right to free the basic health services. But what do we see in our country, Nepal? Only a few government hospitals are providing affordable treatment, but they are always either overcrowded, understaffed, or under-resourced. Similarly, rural areas, they lack even the most essential facilities. The health insurance program launched by the government is good initiative, but the implementation is very weak. Many people doesn't even know this exists. But this doesn't mean we need to point fingers to every healthcare providers. Many doctors and nurses out there work with dedication and integrity. What we really need is a balance, a system where both public and private sector work together for the well-being of people. To be honest, Nepal really needs a stronger health policies, better regulation, and more investment in government hospitals. We need to make sure that no one is denied care just because they couldn't afford the treatment. Health should never be treated as a business. It should be a service, accessible, affordable, and fair to all people. Because in the end, a healthy nation is a strong nation. So as we come to the end, let us dream of a Nepal where no one dies simply because they couldn't afford the treatment. Instead, let us work together towards a future where hospitals welcome every patient not as a customer but as a human being deserving of good care. Let us work together to build a health service that is not just only a business but a true service for the people, to the people, and by the people. Thank you.